Why did that guy at your work finally get fired? We'll call dumbass employee Gabe because Gabe is a dumbass name. Gabe was a relatively fresh hire, 6 months or so. He had already been responsible for damage to several vehicles, and some of my fellow employees, myself included, had tried convincing the boss that he was more of a liability than an asset. But the boss wouldn't hear any of it because Gabe took the majority of the calls he didn't want to handle personally. The late afternoon, everyone is basically already mentally clocked out in their head if they aren't on call for wrecks. 5:30 rolls around and Gabe just got back from a rollover and is about to clock out when one of our best customers, frequent flyers, calls and asks if we could move his fanciest old Mustang to the paint shop for some work. Gabe goes and loads it up with little trouble but doesn't set the parking brake very hard or put it in gear. It's a stick shift, drives it over to the paint shop and decides that on the big ass hill is the perfect place to unload it. Instead of the loading dock, he could have literally driven it flat onto, I assume, because he wants to drive the Mustang. So genius Gabe unhooks all his straps and everything holding tension on the car and starts manipulating the bed to extend and lower it. As soon as it gets to a certain angle, that Mustang starts rolling down the big ass hill and it rolls right into a storage area. We didn't see Gabe at work after that.
Reddit Stories, JJ.